I want you to understand that the gospel is life, and that the gospel is peace, and that the gospel is joy, and that the gospel is freedom, and that the gospel is liberty. The gospel is not bondage again. The gospel is rest. And I want you to understand that the purpose why we are preaching the word, encouraging you, is because we have been mandated. It's a mandate. It's beyond human imagination. It's a mandate. No wonder Jesus said my me is to do the will of him that sent me. That the zeal of the Lord has done what has eaten me up. You may not understand. If you are not highly mandated to carry out this task, to carry out this assignment, you may not understand it. Sometimes when you see some men and women of God so passionately, so madly about the gospel preaching to rescue people, you may think that they are doing it for self-glorification, self-advertisement. Sometimes you ask, what are they even benefiting? You may not understand the spiritual implication that they are under obligation, they are under oath, they are being mandated to do it. It's beyond them. It's a push. That is why you can see men or women that carry out the task. They forget about themselves. They forget about marriage. They forget about the things of this world. The zeal of the Lord has eaten me up. I hate to be a bearer of bad news. But the reason why I will keep telling you, or you see preachers sometimes telling you about the bad things, terrible and negative things that are happening in our society, that are happening around us, is to steer you up. It's for you to wake up. It's for you to know that you can't journey life without having a spiritual backup through Jesus Christ. You can't journey life and be vulnerable to all form of attack, all form of spirit, all form of wickedness. I want you to understand, life is spiritual. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, beloved brother and sister, be careful. Good and bad spirits are seeing you. Whatever you think you are doing, you may hide. Good and bad spirits are seeing you. And if you do something that is wrong, something that is bad, something that is evil, something that is sinful, those evil spirits, they will use it against you. Because the spirit realm is like a court. That is where matters are being decided, judgment are being passed. And once a judgment is passed on you, it begins to reflect in the earth realm. When you commit that sin, when you do that bad thing, you think that nobody is seeing you. A spirit, evil, apart from the spirit of God, an evil spirit has seen you. That's why he told those young men, Paul, I know. Jesus, I know. Who are you? Who are you? That is why you can't be living in sin and you want to go and command demons. Every one of us, there's a power that is embedded upon us. But the devil will use sin to entice us in order to reduce us to nothing, in order to limit us, in order to render us powerless. Brother, sister, you need to wake up to your destiny. The more you in that sin, the more you are wasting the resources of your destiny fulfillment. The more you are wasting the divine connection, the divine resources, the divine help, the divine assistance that you're supposed to get. Don't allow the devil to kiss your life and your destiny. Don't allow anybody to write you off. All you need to do is to make up your mind to come to Jesus. Is to make up your mind to come out from that sin, to come out from that wrong way, to come out from that wickedness. Is to realize that I will go to my Father. I will go back to my Father. Brother, sister, no matter what you have done, come back. We are all born in sin. When you see preachers today that are preaching, we are not born as a saint. We have rough stories to tell. You have been engaged, involved in dubious act, wickedness, atrocity, evil, until grace found us. And God is helping. That grace is still available to help you. John 1:12 says, for as men that receive it today gave you power to become the source of God. Titus 2:11 says, for the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared to all men. That grace is still available. Come. Brother, come. You can come out from that sin. Sister, come. You can come out from that sin. It's not yet time for judgment. There's still time for grace. Still time for mercy. The more you are falling and rising, the more you are losing the chance of your destiny fulfillment. That's why you have to be careful. There are some sin you will commit right now. God will forgive you, but you will carry the consequences of it till you get to eternity, till you leave this world. You have to be careful. Come out from the sin. Come out from the wrong way. The Bible says that there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is a way of destruction. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have a purpose. Your life can be great. Your life can be better. Yesterday, I was talking to a man from one of the Africa, I think from one of the Africa countries, and one of the messages he sent to me was that he was tired of the happenings, the hardship and some things happening around him, that he want to take his life. Take your life for what? And I discovered that there is a glory waiting for him. All this was just a manipulation. I made him to understand. Life did not end at death. The real life begins after death. And if you take your life, you are going to eternity in hell, eternity in a greater pain. This is the time for you to make up your mind to come to Jesus. No matter sin you are committed or you are engaging in right now, I want you to understand you can come out. You can be free. You can be delivered. No matter how rough your story are, no matter how wicked you have done, mercy is available. Grace is available. Jesus is available. Ready to save. Brother, come out. Sister, come out. You can overcome that addiction. You can overcome that addiction. That addiction is pulling you to hell. You want to destroy your life. Come out. And I pray that God will help you. You have a question, you need counseling, send us a message. God.
Thanks to God for my Redeemer. Thanks for all thou dost provide. Thanks for times now but a memory. Thanks for Jesus by my side. Thanks for pleasant balmy springtime. Thanks for dark and